Hello children, welcome back. So children, today in this video we will be learning from your English textbook, that is chapter 6, The Boy and the Drum. Now children, let us read about this story. First, narrator. A poor woman worked as a gardener in wealthy houses in a town. She got some grain in return of her hard work. So you see children here, poor woman. A poor woman used to work as a gardener in wealthy houses, in rich houses in a town, and she used to get some grain in return of her hard work. The woman had a kind, friendly, and cheerful son. She felt bad because she could not never buy nice clothes or toys for him. One day she was going to the market to sell the grain she had received. So, as the woman is poor and she used to work as a gardener in some wealthy houses or rich houses, she used to feel bad. Why? Because she had a son. She had a son and she could not she could never buy any clothes or toys for him. And the son is very kind, friendly, and cheerful. So one day what happened? She was going to the market to sell the grain that she had received in return of her hard work. Now, mother, what can I get for you from the market, little one? Boy. A drum, mother. I would love to have a drum to play with. Now, as the mother is going to the market to sell the grain that she had received, the mother asks her son, what would he like to have? The boy said that he wants a drum. He wants a drum to play with. Now, narrator. The poor woman went to the market, sold her grain, and bought some flour and some salt. Now, the poor woman, she went to the market and she sold her grain and she bought some flour and some salt. She did not have enough money to buy a drum, so she picked up a piece of wood that she found on the road and brought it home. So she got some money. She got some money after selling her grain, and from that money she bought flour and she bought some salt also. Now she did not have enough money to buy a drum. So while returning home, she picked up a piece of wood that she found on the road and she brought that stick at home. Now the son did not know what to do with the piece of wood, yet he happily carried it with him when he went out to play. He went out to play singing a happy song. Now, as the mother did not have enough money to buy a drum, she bought that piece of wood that she found on the road. Now the boy does not know anything, does not know what to do with a piece of wood, but as he is very kind and he is very cheerful, he happily carried that wood along with him and he went out to play singing and dancing. Now let's see. Boy, tum tee tee toad. I asked for a drum and look what I got, a lovely piece of wood. I asked for a drum and look what I got. I think my luck is good. Tum tee tee toad. So he went out taking the piece of wood along with him, and now he was singing. He was singing tum tee tee, toad. Now he was also saying that he was asking for a drum, but what he got is a piece of wood. But he is happy and he feel lucky that he got a piece of wood. Now children, we will solve some questions from this chapter. Let's see what are the questions that we will solve. Now, as we have already solved some questions, now we will continue with our story. Narrator: As he went skipping along, the boy came across an old man trying to light a fire. Using some cow dung cakes, there was smoke all around that made the man's eyes water, and he was coughing. The little boy ran up to him. Now the boy happily came out, and on his way he came across an old man trying to light a fire using cow dung cakes, and there was smoke all over that made the man's eyes watery. That means tears were falling down from his eyes, and also he was coughing. By seeing this, the little boy ran up to him. Now again, let's continue. Boy: What is the matter, Grandpa? Can I help you in any way? Old man: Ah, little one, I am trying to cook some food, but I am unable to start a fire. Oh, for a dry piece of wood. Boy: Here, Grandpa, you can use my piece of wood to start your fire. So, after seeing this, the little boy ran up to him and offered him some help. And the old man said that he was trying to cook some food, but he was unable to start a fire, and he was fishing for a dry piece of wood. Now the boy gave the piece of wood to the grandpa, to the old man, to start a fire. So again, now we will solve some few questions. After that, we will end this video. So we will stop here for today, and in the next video we will continue with this story. Now let's try to solve some questions.